Students, we'll start with the next topic, that is areas of sector and segment of a circle. Now to understand this, first let us recall and once more revise what is sector and segment of a circle. The portion or a part of a circular region which is enclosed by two radii and the corresponding arc is called the sector of the circle. Okay. Now let us see what it means. It means that suppose this is one radii, this is the another radii. Now between these two radii, whatever part of the circle, okay, that is this part, okay, that part is called the sector of the circle. Whatever portion is enclosed between the two radii and the arc which is formed by these two radii, this is the arc formed by these two radii, that is called the sector. Similarly, if you go for this side, this is also one radius, this is also radius, and this is also an arc. Okay, so even this is also another sector. Okay, now if you see the naming of a sector, how do you name the sector? You name the sector as OAPB sector. Okay, now if you observe these two sectors, you can see this sector is a smaller one and this is a larger one. So this is known as the minor sector, this is known as the major sector. Okay, because you can see this big arc, this is a smaller arc. For both the radiuses are same. Okay, fine. So very quickly we'll go to the figure which is shown in your textbook. Okay, so this is known as the minor sector, this is known as the major sector. Okay, now if you want to name the angle of the sector, okay, now angle AOB, angle AOB is called the angle of the sector, angle AOB. Okay, now for finding the angle of the major sector, so you have to minus 360 from AOB. 360, this is completely 360. So 360 minus AOB will give you the angle of the major sector. Okay. So the angle of the major sector is 360 minus angle AOB. Now we go to the next part, that is the segment of the circle. Now if you again see this circle, now AB is a chord of the circle. Okay, I hope everybody knows what is a chord. It's a line segment which has got its two endpoints on the circumference, and diameter is the longest chord. Okay, so whenever you have a chord and an arc which is formed by the chord, this is the arc formed by this chord. Okay, so that portion or that area is called a segment. Okay, so this is known as segment APB. Segment APB. So segment is formed by a chord. Now the chord can be here, the chord can be here, the chord can be here. Any chord, anywhere you can have it on the circle. Now if you observe this, okay, this is a larger region, this is the smaller region. Now again, this is a bigger arc, this is the smaller arc. So even this is a segment. Even this is a segment. So a chord forms two segments. Okay. Now except for the diameter, diameter will divide it into two equal parts. Other all chords you will have a minor chord and a major chord. Okay. A minor segment and a major segment. Now if you see here diagram in your textbook, you can see this is the minor segment, this is the major segment. Okay, now APB, this is APB, that is known as the minor segment, and AQB, this is called the major segment. Okay, now whenever we just write segment or sector, that itself means minor segment, minor sector. So we don't write it as minor segment, we only write it as segment. For major segment, we write it as major segment. Similarly for sector, we don't write minor sector, we only write it sector. Sector means minor sector. and segment means minor segment. Okay. So for major we write major segment, major sector. For minor we will not write minor sector and minor sector. We simply write it as segment or sector. Okay. Thank you.